Hey, it's Hip Hop and R&B on 103.5 The Beat with Papa Keith live. My special guest today, former mayor of the city of Opelika, and he is doing something big. It's a big weekend for him and his team, man. Without further ado, Matthew Pygott in the building.
What's going on, Papa Keith, man? Welcome. Glad to be here, man.
Glad to have you here, sir. Glad to have you, man. Thank you so much. Listen, I met you many years ago as a young dude getting into politics and working your way through, man. I'm happy that, you've had that opportunity. I supported, you as the mayor of City of Opelika. We were able to do some cool stuff while you were there. Yeah. I supported you wanting to leave the city of Opelika, based on duress and other situations that were there. You know what I mean? And here you are, you're continuing on doing your works in the community. And, you have a big event this weekend. Kind of take us through your journey with this event that you have this weekend.
We're going to host a 9th annual South Florida HBCU Picnic on Saturday, July 12th at Florida Memorial University, the only HBCU in South Florida. This has been like a baby of mine. I did this event and started in 2015.
Wow.
We took 2 years off due to COVID, but this is something that really touches my heart, man. I was one of these young men that grew up in South Florida facing felony charges with 2.1 GPA, not really knowing about HBCUs and colleges. And to go to Morehouse and see the impact and the legacy that HBCU alumni have, we wanted to make sure we bring these top black professionals in South Florida together on a regular basis. And it's become an amazing event over the years, man. So we got quite a few people involved.
Glad, because, there's a lot of other HBCU events that go on, in the country that have gotten really big and stuff like that. I remember way back in the days, I remember when Will Smith had his summertime video.
Uh-huh.
You may remember it was the Roots Picnic and the HBCU Picnic became like a thing, but I remember, watching that video and seeing the different, fraternities and sororities out there and stuff like that. And I know that picnic thing has been so huge. So to have one here in South Florida, I think is really dope, and I commend you on, making that happen and pouring so much into it over the last 10 years minus 2 years of COVID,
Yes.
So what can people expect with your event? What are all the surrounding things around the event and of course, the main event this weekend?
Well, we are going to have 19 HBCUs represented from FAMU, Florida Memorial, Bethune-Cookman, Albany State University, Alabama State, quite a few other, Hampton, Howard. And they're going to be coming together. It's a family-friendly event. So we're going to have black professionals, their family, the current students, prospect students. We got a kids zone where we're going to have a Horizon Learning, a school locally here, a private school locally here that's going to be doing games and stuff for the kids, nice. African drumming class. We got youth sports activities going on. And it's really a good, chill environment. We keep it simple. When you bring black folks together with music, food, and just us, it's bound to be a good time.
Figure the rest out.
Exactly.
It sounds amazing, man, and really excited. And how easy or difficult is it to really put together something like this?
It's a big deal. We're basically collaborating we got over 26 organizations, HBCUs and Greek letter organizations that are part of our network, and we bring together all these. It's actually one of the largest collaborative events in our community in South Florida, and now it's the largest black professional event in South Florida. And it takes quite a bit. It's all volunteer effort. Every dollar that we receive that goes for tickets goes straight to scholarships that we award at the picnic. So we encourage people to be very generous with their donations so that we can raise money to make sure that our kids, our children, have financial support to go to our beloved institutions. So it's quite a bit of work, man. We take many months of working with Florida Memorial, City of Miami Gardens, many of our sponsors to bring this together.
Let's talk about how people can support the efforts after you just saying that. Where can they go to actually donate, or where can they go to get tickets?
So you go to www.sfhbcupicnic.com. Again, that's www.sfhbcupicnic.com. You'll see the link to register, and you can donate directly from there. If you're interested in becoming a vendor or sponsor for next year, just send us an email, info@sfhbcupicnic. It's going to be our 10th year anniversary, so we want to make it big, and we want to make sure that we have a lot of support, and we reflect the community that in which we live and represent.
Well, you got our support here for sure. Let's take it on a topic that's kind of related. How do you feel about some of the support that's being taken away from our federal government when it concerns HBCUs? And then also, kind of double-sided, how do you feel about, having our black elite step up and be able to fill the gap to help out these HBCUs?
See, that's the very reason why HBCUs were created. Over 150 years ago, when America didn't want people that looked like us to go to their schools, go to their institutions, be in their communities, HBCUs were started to provide a place for our children to turn into professionals. So for over 150 years, HBCUs have been the number one engine for black professionals in South Florida. So these arcs, if you look at the history of us in this country, it goes up and down in terms of the support for our community and inclusion into society, and then also the exclusion. So we're in one of those downward arcs where we need to make sure that we handle our business. That's what Black Wall Street, Tuskegee, Oklahoma, all these places were created during these times where we had to come together. So it's just a reminder that we have to, as a community, and every community does it, no matter what community that you're in, you got to come together. And this HBCU picnic is one of those events. So we look at it as an opportunity for us to strengthen our community bonds so that in this next arc, when those opportunities come back up open again, that we are in the position to take full advantage of them. But right now, we have to take care of our own. And that's why we made sure that we are putting money up, because at the end of the day, we have to send these kids to college. The number one way for wealth creation is to get a job. And then you get that job, you can start to invest money over time. But when you graduate from college debt-free with a well-paying job, that's a foundation of financial independence. You can start businesses, you can invest in real estate, you can do all that after you have a steady stream of income. Yeah. So we want to encourage our students to go to college and choose HBCUs because they provide a unique way for you to navigate this world and prepare you with that foundation on how to navigate America, how to navigate this reality as a black person in America.
And again, to the black elites, the football players, the actors, the basketball players, the scholars, the educators, should they be doing more to help HBCUs?
Of course. And there are a lot of support. You'll be amazed at the number of people that contribute and support HBCUs, and we want to encourage that because there is no other institution in our community that has such a strong legacy of consistently elevating and providing social mobility for our community. No other institution did that. The Black Church used to be that main engine, and they help support many other HBCUs. But in this generation, even that support is dying out.
Diminishing,
And HBCUs are the best investment because what you put into these students, and it's people in general. When you invest in people, the potential is just untold possibilities.
Well,
so
you're a product. You're an actual product of that.
Exactly. I would not be nowhere near the man I am. I wouldn't wear no suits. I had locks down to my waist. I was in a different mindset before going to Morehouse, man. And they taught me how to be a man, how to be a professional man, how to navigate politics, how to be a leader. And those are lessons that I continue to this day. And there's a network. The people that I surround myself with comes from being an HBCU alumni. So it's an amazing experience. And we just want to make sure that as many people in our community have an opportunity to exist in that environment because there'll be very few opportunities throughout our entire life where you are in an environment where from the janitors to the CEO to the president to the security guard, all of them look like you. And it's a level of pride that many of us never experience. And when you come from a different country, you see that all the time. You see yourself reflected in every level of society. But unfortunately here, that's a unique situation in America. So we want to make sure that we reflect the diversity of this country and we uplifting all people. And HBCUs are an intrinsic part of making sure that African Americans, or who we call Black people, as that's something that's imposed upon us, are recognized and have a space to grow and develop.
That's what's up. Matthew, I want to thank you for putting this event together and gathering all the HBCUs to come out and show a force and community and love. And I hope you can raise money and help to put out, more of our kids into these amazing situations. Because like I said, you're an amazing example of, what a HBCU is and can do. So I salute you, brother, for being that living example. And just let everybody know once again all the details they need to know for this weekend.
All right. So go to www.sfhbcupicnic.com to get your tickets to register for the South Florida HBCU Picnic happening July 12th, Saturday, July 12th from 2 to 7 p.m. at Florida Moore University. We're going to have a game night, HBCU Spades, Game Masters night the night before at Hyde Lounge in Lauderhill. So just go to our website. You'll find out more information, RSVP for that. But we want to encourage you to donate to our scholarship fund. Let people know, let these kids know, bring the kids out there. Kids are free. Now, I didn't say that. Kids are free. We just expect every adult to contribute something to making sure these kids go to college. So that's what this is about. Let's raise this money to send these kids on. Let's just have a great time. It always grows because people come once, they see that level of love, that culture, the family environment, and it's something that you want to bring your kids, your family, your aunties, your uncles to, and it's a beautiful space.
Absolutely, man. Matthew Paget, we appreciate you, King.
Respect, brother.
Yeah, man.